Have you ever thought about how certain numbers can become sources of luck, attracting money and prosperity into your life? In this episode, I'm going to share Buddhist wisdom about 6 lucky numbers that can be used in bets such as the lottery to attract wealth and well-being. These numbers, rooted in ancient teachings, represent spiritual virtues and energies conducive to abundance. These are not superstitions, but conscious practices that can shape your mentality and raise your vibrations. Join me at Buddha's Abundance and discover how these numbers can transform your life, unlocking new opportunities and creating a more prosperous reality. Stay with me until the end and get ready for an inspiring journey towards abundance. Number 2. In the Buddhist tradition, the number 2 is deeply symbolic, representing the duality and interdependence that permeate all aspects of existence. This number reflects the essence of the principle that all phenomena, visible and invisible, arise in relation to others and depend on causes and conditions in order to exist. Thus, duality, or the coexistence of opposites, becomes a key to understanding the true nature of reality, where nothing exists independently. The number 2 teaches us about the interdependence of pairs, such as light and darkness, joy and sadness, life and death, which are not fixed entities but complementary aspects of a single, continuous experience. This idea of harmonious coexistence between apparently opposing elements is at the heart of Buddhist practices and teachings on impermanence, which reveal that everything is fleeting and that nothing has an immutable essence. This number reinforces that, just as every phenomenon arises and passes away, so every experience can contribute to our wisdom and compassion, helping us to see beyond apparent dualities and cultivate a deep and integrated view of the world. In the context of luck and prosperity, choosing the number 2 can symbolize recognition of the importance of balance, partnership, and cooperation. In daily life, this can manifest as a willingness to join forces with others, collaborate for the greater good and value the connections that sustain our own existence. The energy of 2 promotes harmony and inner peace, reminding us that by integrating dualities and accepting life's contradictions, we also move closer to genuine luck that promotes understanding and benefits all beings. In gambling or practices where material gain is sought, choosing the number 2 represents an invitation to act with balance and ethics, with the intention that any prosperity is shared and serves to support others. This is in line with the Buddhist principle of generating merit not only for oneself, but for the collective, amplifying the positive impact of our choices. The number 2 in this context invites reflection on how true fortune is, that which integrates and harmonizes, allowing us to create deep and sustainable bonds with the world around us, bringing lasting benefits to us and to all beings. Number 5. In Buddhism, the number 5 has a sacred and profound meaning, representing the 5 fundamental precepts that serve as a guide to an ethical and virtuous life. These precepts, which include nonviolence, sincerity, integrity, sobriety, and respect for life, are essential practices for anyone on the path to enlightenment. They are not just external rules, but reflections of an inner commitment to live according to the values that sustain peace, compassion, and respect for all beings. By adopting these principles, the practitioner commits to cultivating a life that is truly beneficial to themselves and the world. When the number 5 is chosen as a lucky number, it becomes an invitation to attract these virtues into our lives and actions. It symbolizes the desire to prosper in alignment with ethics, always seeking to act with kindness and truth. More than an amulet or a simple superstition, 5 represents the intention to nurture these qualities in every moment, remembering that luck, in the Buddhist context, is not just favorable chance, but the result of a life lived with righteousness and awareness. This number invites us to seek opportunities that are in harmony with ethical conduct, with the understanding that true well-being comes from cultivating these virtues. When the number 5 is used in betting, it carries an intention that goes beyond chance luck or the desire for wealth. Representing the 5 precepts, which include non-violence, sincerity, integrity, sobriety, and respect for life. The number 5 in a betting context symbolizes the commitment to use any winnings ethically, consciously, and altruistically. Choosing the number 5 in betting is symbolically a decision to align intentions with virtue and responsibility, remembering that any prosperity must be used for a positive purpose. Betting ceases to be just an attempt to obtain material resources and becomes a gesture that carries an ethical and moral commitment. The number 5, in this sense, serves as a constant reminder for the bettor to be attentive to the 5 precepts, maintaining the clarity that any benefit can and should contribute to the well-being of all, avoiding actions that could generate negative consequences. In addition, the number 5 in betting reflects a mindset of gratitude and non-attachment, where the person understands that the true value of any gain lies in the ability to use it in a way that is in harmony with Buddhist principles. After all, Buddhism teaches that the most lasting and meaningful luck comes from a commitment to an ethical and virtuous life, which naturally attracts good energy and paves the way for opportunities that benefit both one's own life and that of others. Number 10. In Buddhism, the number 10 carries a deep and sacred meaning, representing the 10 perfections or paramitas that bodhisattvas, beings committed to the good of all beings, practice on their journey to enlightenment. These perfections include generosity, morality, renunciation, wisdom, energy, patience, truthfulness, determination, benevolent love, and equanimity. Each of these virtues is a fundamental step on the Buddhist path, not only for one's own spiritual development, but for creating a positive impact that reverberates throughout the world. By choosing the number 10 in a bet, a person is symbolically seeking to align any luck or gain with the intention of cultivating these qualities, transforming luck itself into an opportunity for virtue and fulfillment. The number 10 represents a search for prosperity that goes beyond individual gain, promoting luck that is not limited to accumulating personal wealth, but aims to contribute to collective well-being. This auspicious number reflects the aspiration to see any prize as a means to do good and to cultivate the virtues that benefit all beings. In this context, the number 10 on a bet is a reminder that true fortune in Buddhism is one that not only enriches those who receive it, but also strengthens commitment to the qualities that improve everyone's life. It symbolizes the wish that any prosperity be used for compassionate, altruistic, and ethical actions, reflecting the practice of the 10 perfections. By incorporating the number 10 as a lucky number, the practitioner expresses a wish for luck to manifest in a virtuous way and multiply into benefits for themselves and the world, transforming any victory into a path of wisdom and compassion. Number 15. In Buddhism, the number 15 is deeply significant as a symbol of liberation, representing the overcoming of worldly cycles and the search for true inner peace. It reflects the aspiration to free oneself from the bonds of incessant desires, the search for momentary pleasures, and the illusions that bring suffering and dissatisfaction. This number suggests a turning away from material concerns and an orientation towards finding true satisfaction on a spiritual level, where peace and happiness are lasting as they do not depend on external factors. By choosing the number 15 as a lucky number, the person manifests an intention to align their prosperity with this search for liberation and serenity. More than just attracting gains or fortune, 15 represents the desire for any luck to be accompanied by an attitude of detachment and inner peace. It suggests a more balanced and harmonious relationship with money and possessions, where there is no excessive attachment or dependency, but rather a flow of positive and conscious energy. In a gambling context, the number 15 can be seen as a reminder that true fortune is that which liberates rather than imprisons. It promotes a wise use of resources, with the awareness that material goods are tools that can serve well-being, but that genuine happiness lies in a state of mind that is independent of external conditions. Choosing the number 15, therefore, is a choice of luck oriented towards liberation, seeking not only personal benefit, but a life free from the pressures and illusions that bring restlessness. In this way, the number 15 becomes an auspicious symbol promoting luck that nurtures peace, balance, and true inner satisfaction. Number 18. In Buddhism, the number 18 is valued as a spiritual number that symbolizes overcoming obstacles and desires, marking the path to liberation from attachments and to spiritual growth. This number carries an auspicious and favorable energy, especially for those who seek luck as an impetus to advance on their spiritual journey. It is a reflection of the spirit of overcoming, where the individual transcends the limitations imposed by worldly desires and attachments, which, according to Buddhism, are the main causes of suffering. Choosing the number 18 in a bet can be seen as a commitment to using luck wisely and consciously, recognizing that any gain can be an opportunity to cultivate peace and development, both personal and collective. By aligning the desire for luck with the qualities that the number 18 represents, the gambler chooses to direct any material benefit towards achievements that bring not only their own well-being, but also promote harmony around them. This number encourages responsibility and altruism, reminding us that true prosperity occurs when resources are used for the greater good. Thus, the number 18 is a symbol of luck that invites detachment and wisdom in the use of any fortune obtained. It represents luck that goes beyond immediate gains, promoting a cycle of positive energy that benefits everyone's spiritual development and well-being. Choosing 18, therefore, is an auspicious choice for those who want their fortune to be a path to a fuller life, marked by inner peace and collective benefit. Number 21. In Buddhism, the number 21 is deeply associated with the concept of overcoming the karmic cycle, which is one of the central pursuits in Buddhist practice. The karmic cycle involves the idea that our actions, thoughts, and intentions generate consequences, and that until we reach enlightenment, we are subject to these cycles of cause and effect. The number 21 symbolizes the transcendence of these karmic ties, representing purification and liberation from the suffering that results from our own mistakes and attachments. It is seen as a number of rebirth and renewal, signaling the ability to transform negative karma and transcend the limitations of the cycle of rebirths. Choosing the number 21 as a lucky betting number is like making a request for good opportunities with the intention of purifying and overcoming negative karmas. It reflects the search for luck that is not superficial or ephemeral, but brings true transformation and spiritual evolution. Betting with the number 21 is a way of aligning luck with the intention of freeing oneself from patterns of suffering and unconscious actions that bind us to destructive cycles, seeking luck that promotes healing and personal and spiritual growth. This auspicious number indicates that, when using any winnings or luck, the person must strive to purify their intentions, acting ethically and consciously. The luck generated by the number 21 is luck that transcends the simple accumulation of material goods and is directed towards inner perfection. Thus, by choosing 21, the practitioner is seeking not just a momentary prize, but true personal evolution, overcoming the difficulties of karma and moving closer to a more enlightened life, full of wisdom, compassion, and freedom. In essence, the number 21 symbolizes luck as a path of profound transformation and purification, aimed not just at external conquest, but at internal liberation and spiritual rebirth. These alternative numbers, chosen on the basis of Buddhist principles, carry deep spiritual meanings that go far beyond the search for material good fortune. Each number symbolizes essential values, such as balance, harmony, compassion, wisdom, and continuous spiritual development. In Buddhism, true luck is not a selfish or momentary achievement, but a manifestation of the interconnectedness of all beings, the quest for enlightenment, and the overcoming of worldly desires. By using these numbers in a bet, one is not only attracting luck, but also deepening one's connection with Buddhist teachings. Each number becomes a reflection of the highest intentions, inviting luck to be not only a personal blessing, but also a force that reverberates for the good of everyone around. True prosperity, as taught by the Buddha, is that which arises when our actions are guided by ethics, compassion, and wisdom, and which always seek to benefit the collective and not just satisfy selfish desires. Therefore, by choosing and using these numbers, a person is seeking luck that goes beyond simply obtaining material goods. It becomes an opportunity to strengthen the practice of Buddhist virtues, such as generosity, patience, and integrity, in order to bring harmony and happiness to your life and the lives of others. The prosperity achieved with these numbers ideally translates into virtuous actions that promote peace, happiness, and collective well-being, reflecting the true good fortune that comes from a balanced, ethical, and deeply connected life with others and the world around us. We thank everyone who stayed with us until the end. We wish each and every one of you the best of luck, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. That way, you'll be kept up to date with more incredible content that can help you on your manifestation journey. We're on this journey to prosperity together.